Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to our online fertility awareness program, You and Your Fertility. This is our 10 steps for coping with infertility series. And today we are at episode 4. Today we'll be talking about managing time. Managing time. So in these 10 steps of infertility, we are generally talking about the tools you can adapt to help you navigate this journey, to help you go through the journey of infertility. In case this is the first episode that you are joining us for, the first episode we talked about, that is episode 1, we talked about connecting with others, being able to come out to say, oh yes, I think this is what I'm passing through, I need help, and being able to find a good space to be able to share that. In the second episode, we talked about partner stroke group network or support network. So in that episode, we were talking about being able to connect with your partner. You know, the first one we said connecting with others, being able to own it and come out. Then we said in the second episode, the people you could talk with that will make it easier for you to go through this journey. 1, your partner, if that support is available, and 2, a support group. If your partner is not available, it's not the end of the world. You can still rely on your support group and they can still give you the support that you need to go through this journey. If you have your partner and you can come across a support group, voila, double blessing. That means the journey becomes so much more easier for you to navigate. So always remember this very important point for navigating infertility. The third episode, we talked about you are not alone, and in that episode we reminded you that this condition is not necessarily because of anything you have done. You are not alone in the situation. There are about millions of people, there are about 48 million people worldwide, as a matter of fact, are dealing with infertility. Couples are dealing with infertility. It's not about your past or your present or your future. It's not about it's not necessarily about just a mistake or the other. It is a condition and you can come out of it. That's what we talked about in episode 3. And today, episode 4, like I said, we'll be talking about managing time. Now, one of the biggest drawbacks for the fertility journey is time, because time is what rules this universe, as it were. We are bound by time. From the time we are born, we are on a race against time till we die. So you count time in days, in months, in minutes, in hours, in years. You are always conscious of time as an important factor for life, every aspect of life. You're going to school, there is a time frame that is expected that you should go through school and finish school. You are a young person waiting to get married. There's a time frame again where people expect that you should be married. You are married, about to build your family. There's a time frame that people are expecting you to meet. Within so and so time you should have finished having your children, or by now you should be pregnant with your first child. Time. So time is something that is just synonymous with living for human beings. Okay? Now, when it comes to the fertility journey, time is also such a crucial factor. It is a crucial factor because for a woman in particular, time is crucial. It's crucial because it means that every woman has, as it were, a fertility window where she can be fertile, where she's able to have children of her own. After such a time, she should not be able to have children again on her own. Let me put it that way. So childbearing age for most women is 15 to 45. Most. Of course, there are extremes. Sometimes it can be lower, many times it can be higher. but that's the frame, like 15 to 45 is like time and childbearing age for on the average for women. So once a woman starts approaching 40, 41, the pressure, the tension, all of that is so much more, and it is a factor to consider because it's something that you live with. It's your reality. So how do you cope with this pressure of time on the fertility journey? That is basically what we want to talk about today, and you will agree with me that it is so crucial. Now, the fertility journey is one that we cannot determine how long it will last, but one thing we are sure of from experience is that if you keep at it and you keep working on it and exploring, have an open mind to exploring possibilities, then you are likely to get results. For every case of infertility where the couple have come out successful, it was a determination of consistency, consistent action based on information. Okay, so for every action they took, it was based on what they knew. So they were taking informed decisions and acting on them, improving, working, and eventually the story of infertility was over for them. And it is applicable to every couple that is trying to conceive. This is just universal truth. Now, while some people might try and work hard for 1 year and achieve conception, some people might need to work for 5 years or more to achieve it. And there is no way to know how much time you are going to spend on this journey. If you come to terms with that truth, that you don't know how long you are going to spend on this journey, and you own that information, the pressure of beating time automatically dissipates. And what do you do after you have gotten that information? You can decide which is the best thing to do, to take it one day at a time. What are we doing today? What can we achieve today? What can we achieve this month? What can I achieve with this cycle? If you focus on the now, or you give yourself short-term goals, you'll find out that you are able to achieve results much more better. This month, I want to start taking supplements. I plan for it, I budget for it, and I start. Next month, I want to run my investigations. You plan for it, you budget for it, you get that done. You might spread the investigations across 4, 5, 6 months, because that is what you can do. That's your pace, and you follow through with that one step at a time, one day at a time. When you are focused on that, you will find out that the large picture of 1 year has passed, 2 years have passed, minimizes. It narrows down, because when you are looking at 2 years, you'll be able to say, within these 2 years I was able to do A, B, C, D. I need to carry out a procedure. I have been told that I need IVF. It will cost me XYZ amount of money. I think I can afford it in 6 months' time. And you focus on that, work towards that, take it day by day, month by month, and in 6 months you try. If it's successful, if it is not successful, whatever the outcome is at that time, you take another set of steps still towards achieving this purpose or this goal of becoming a parent. One thing I can guarantee is that for everything you do, every sacrifice you make, every money spent on this journey hoping to achieve your desire of becoming a parent, once you achieve that, the fulfillment it comes with will be worth everything that was done. Everything you ever did on the journey would be worth it. If you spent money, you spent time, it would be worth it. That is a promise. I can tell you emphatically, because that is part of what I experienced. Everything will be worth it. So take it one day at a time. Look at what you can do in this space of time. It's 1 month, it's 2 months, it's 3 months, it's 6 months, it's 1 year. What can I achieve? And work towards achieving that. When you take your fertility journey one day at a time, it becomes easier. You can cope every day with the daily pressures. Truth be told, we have also talked about it when we were talking about when we were doing other series, like our 20 steps or the You and Your Fertility series. Stress is something that does not help with fertility at all. It doesn't help. Stress doesn't cause infertility, we know that. But stress doesn't help to improve your fertility index, no. It doesn't help to put you in a better state for your fertility outcomes. So, what are we saying? That pressure of time, that pressure of, oh, I'm now XYZ age, I need to try and achieve this before I see age, before I attain this, before I attain that, I need to get this done. How, what am I going to do? All of that is a kind of pressure, and that pressure is actually stress. It is stressful for your mind, it is stressful for your body. So eventually it doesn't do any good. But being able to narrow down your perspective, taking every day at a time, making informed decisions, taking absolute steps to lead you towards achieving your goal, that can bring about results. And so today we are encouraging you on this journey. Manage your time. Take it one day at a time. Forget about how many years it is going to be, because you really don't know. Nobody ever knows. Nobody ever knows. You don't know if you're going to spend 1 year. You don't know if you're going to spend 5 years. So stop obsessing over the time and narrow down your perspective on or to what you can achieve given specific times. That will bring you results. That will take you closer to achieving your goals. That will make you a parent. Explore all the possible options. We'll be talking about that subsequently in the series as it's were to come. And before you know it, the 5 years you might have spent will seem like only 5 days. I tell you from experience again. I spent 6 years, and now those 6 years seem like maybe it was like 6 months. The pressure of that 6 years is no longer there on me. I don't feel it. Definitely don't look it. But that's just how to manage time on the fertility journey. And if you're able to get it right with time management, I promise you, you'll have better outcomes for yourself as a person, on your psychology, on your physical state. And all of that together puts you in a better state to conceive, however you are working towards achieving that conception, be it naturally, be it through assisted means. Your body is just better. Your mind is better. The results you will get will be better. Thank you for staying with us on this episode today. We hope it has been impactful. You can view this on YouTube at love_foundation. The link is in the post. Don't mind me. The link is here in the post. You can also see it on Instagram. You can see the link and connect to this video on Facebook. On Facebook we are at Love Foundation. On Instagram we are at Love Foundation. It is love. The handle is at love_foundation_. You want to be part of our support group. If you are looking at this on Instagram, you can click on the link in the bio. If you're on Facebook, you can send a DM and we can give you the link to join our WhatsApp group. It's a virtual support group, but there you will get everything that you need to help you on this journey. Keep staying with us, keep learning, and keep teaching others. Till we'll come your way again next week with another interesting episode.